Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. It's Amber here, and if you're new, thank you for joining. So today, as you can probably see by the title, I'm going to do a tutorial for you guys using the new Urban Decay Born to Run palettes. I've had this for a few weeks now. I've done probably just about 2 looks because I have a whole lot of eyeshadow palettes, so I've probably done about 2 looks with this palette. But the one that I have on the eyes right now is the one that was requested for me to recreate. So yes, so these beautiful colors, I'm going to show you step by step how I created this look. So if you are interested in seeing how I got this look right here, then keep on watching. Alright, now that I got y'all up close and personal, let's go ahead and jump into it. So what we're going to do is go ahead and prime our eyes. I'm going to use a MAC paint pot in Laying Low. That's what it looks like. I'll put this all over the eye. So this is basically the look that I had on in my last video. I had somebody request for me to recreate it. So let's just hope it goes well. I've already done one eye and that went pretty well. And I tried to film this before, and yeah. So, but we're here now. We're back, so we'll get this done. All right, so I'll put a little bit more, just right in the center right here where I have some creasing in my eyelid. Put a little bit more so it doesn't break down on my shadow. All right, so first color, actually I'm taking a Sigma E40 blending brush, and I'm going to go into the shade Baja, which is, this orange shade right here. So I'm going to pick some of that up on my brush. That's going to be used as our transition shade. So I'm going to place that. Hopefully I stay in frame because I'm going to be looking down at my mirror so I don't mess up, y'all. Alright, so I'm going to put this right here, right below the brow bone, and into the transition area. And you can bring this down just a little bit by the crease if you like to, it's fine. So I'm just going to blend this, and I'm just using windshield wiper motions. So kind of want it to match the other eye. It's real subtle, not too much orange, but real subtle. I'm just going to be looking down, doing my thing, and y'all just follow along. Alright, so next I'm going to take a pencil brush, and this is a Morphe M431. That's what that looks like. It just has a tapered point at the top. So I'm going to use that, and we're going to pick up some of the black right here. It's called Jet. This color is not matte black. It does have some shimmer in it. So we're going to get some of that onto our brush. And I'm going to apply this right into the crease area here. Trying to make sure I don't go up too high. Too much higher than the other eye. And this is going to look really harsh at first. But it'll be okay once we start blending. So we don't want to go all the way to the edge, and you don't want to go all the way in the corner either. You just want to bring it like maybe right here is good. Okay. Concentrate that right there. Okay, so I'm trying to make sure I don't go too much higher than the other side. But high enough that when we cut our crease, we can still see a little peeking of the black like how we got here. Okay, so I'm gonna go back with my Sigma E40 blending brush, and just, I'm not picking up any more product. I'm just trying to blend out the harsh lines here. Just to get that a little bit softer. I'm gonna go back in with a little bit more of it and put it down low, not where the top is, but just put it right underneath that area, right in here, to kind of re-intensify a little bit of the color. Okay. All right, so now that we have that set, what we're going to do next is we're going to go ahead and cut our crease, okay? So I'm already starting to sweat. I'm going to use a small little flat synthetic brush like this right here. And I don't know where I got this brush from, so I can't tell you. I'm going to use my ColourPop concealer in the shade Dark 40. All right, so I'm using this. I don't know if you can see that, but this is the ColourPop concealer in Dark 40. This is what I'm going to use. I'm just going to take whatever is on the brush here and just kind of brush it off like that. And that should be about all I need. I think that will be more than enough to get what I need. All right, so I'm just going to put some on the center of my lid here. And I am going to look up. And then wherever it stops here is where I'm going to cut it, okay? And I just flip my brush over because it has some more concealer on the other side. And then I'm going to bring that all the way down. Get over. And sometimes I have to stretch my eye to get what I need. Crap. This brush has a little hair that's loose on it that I need to cut or clip off. I can always fix that. Alright, so I'm just going to go back in with that black where it touched right there at the top. And blend that out just a little bit. Alright, so let me get a little bit more of that black right there. Alright, so what I'm going to do is just take a flat brush from e.l.f. Just a flat little eyeshadow brush like this. And we're going to go into the color Stranded. And Stranded is this nice little gold shimmery color right here. I'm going to put that on the inner part of the lid. So that is going to go right in here. And what I'm doing is patting and swiping. So once I pat the color in place, then I'm swiping it to get the smoothness that I want from the texture of the shadow. And I did not wet my brush, I went in dry. So these colors, this is what it looks like dry. Alright, then when I get about halfway here, I'm going to flip my brush over to the other side and we're going to go into the color called Accelerate, which is this color right here. It's a pretty little corally color. Well, it's actually probably deeper than coral. It's like an orange, but it has some shimmer to it. So we're going to place that right where we stopped the other color and kind of drag it over some and pat. So I'm going to actually go into that other color and kind of push it, drag it over so that it doesn't have any harsh lines there. Close to the crease as we can there. Alright, and so that's what we got. So we kind of making like a little gradient effect from the gold to like the burnt orange. And then after that, let's see if that's how much I want on the lid there. Alright, so after we do that, I'm going to go in with a MAC 217 brush. And it's just like a fluffy blending brush like this, and I'm going to dip into that brown. And the brown is the chocolate brown here called Punk. Going to dip into that and get a good bit of that onto our brush, and we're just going to kind of go into the outer V, kind of like how I got this one right here. I'm going to kind of make like a little outer V and join in with that black. Try to make sure it's not too high on one side versus the other side. No, don't look too bad. One side was like way higher the last time I tried to film this. Alrighty, and so we're just going to go in and feather that into that area. Kind of feather this out a little bit, make like a little outer V here. And make that little edge where the black is just a little bit softer by blending it out. Okay, and I mean that's pretty much it to the top of the eye. It's pretty much all we're gonna do to it. That's pretty much all I did before. And what I'm going to do now is I'm gonna go off camera, finish up the rest of my face, and then I'll be back so that we can work on the bottom lash line. And I think for the bottom lash line, the only thing I did put was like Blaze under there, which is that really, really corally orange shade that I use for the transition. So yeah, so this is what we have so far. So that's what it looks like there. I'm gonna go finish up. I'll come back and I'll finish up the inner tear duct on the other side as well as the bottom lash line, okay? Okay guys, so I went in with RK on the other side. Alright, so I went in with RK and the white on the other side underneath the lash and the waterline. Put a little bit of white into my waterline here. Just to kind of open up the eyes a little more. And then went back into my palette. I just took my eyeshadow brush that I had been using before, and I went into that color Stranded again, which is the gold color that we laid down the first time. And I put that in the inner part. And then I took Accelerate, which is the other color that we took right next to Stranded, which is that corally color with the shimmer. Sorry, I'm out of frame. Corally color with the shimmer, and I put that right next to it. And that pretty much was it. I'm just gonna separate my face down. Let me zoom out here so you guys can get the full look of it all. I'm just going to spray it down with some Fix Plus really quickly. Okay guys, so this is the completed look. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I had so much fun making this for you guys. Let me know if you would like to see another tutorial soon. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.